We're moving away from a Leeds music scene. There's a little something for all your budding designers, animators, artists. We send us together inside Scoop and Ripe Design.
Based in Leeds, Ripe is a leading design company, working closely with companies such as Apple. Hi, we're at Ripe Design Studios and I'm here to interview Alex Murray. Hi Alex, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Good afternoon, welcome to Ripe.
Thank you. Alex, what drives you into this kind of industry that you're involved in at the moment?
Well, first got into design because I thought it had sex appeal really. As a young kid coming out of education, I thought I wanted to get into something that looked creative, that looked like it was going to be fun-filled days rather than kind of going to a role in a job that kind of was pre-described in terms of what I would do each day. So as the main driver, I then went to work for a couple of smaller agencies in the region and ended up working internationally with them, and then 10 years ago decided to start my own company.
And are you enjoying it? Do you
Am I
ever
enjoying
get bored?
Yeah, it's difficult. Don't get me wrong. Getting into business for yourself is challenging, and getting into creative industries, whilst it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of hard work because very competitive. A lot of very talented people looking for those few best places in the right organisations, and because I think it is an appealing industry to get into, I think that brings with it probably a disproportionate amount of competition. But it shouldn't put people off if they're driven and they're talented and they feel that they've got what it takes to be successful. Then it's definitely very rewarding.
Why are you so passionate with Ripe Design?
Well, it's my baby, isn't it? And I'm very fortunate to work with a lot of very gifted, hard-working individuals who share the success of the business. I think if you get into business for yourself, you've got to be committed. You've got to want and love and absolutely obsess about what you're doing. And it's those qualities that clients pick up on. I think it's hard for the general marketplace to distinguish good design from great design, and it's a very subjective thing. What people, and I find our clients pick up on, is your commitment, your confidence and your belief in what you're doing, and your enthusiasm for your business and your colleagues' enthusiasm for what they're doing. That's more measurable, I think, in the marketplace than a piece of design.
Your clients and your customers, do they come to you or do you have to get in contact with them?
Well, I wish they came to us. Yeah, I guess we are now gaining a reputation within the industry for doing great work across a number of different design disciplines. So we may be approached by someone who's got an exhibition requirement, or someone that's got a film or animation-based specific request. But equally, a lot of clients refer us. If they've had a good experience dealing with us and we've delivered successful results, then people talk.
Thank you so much, Alex, for that interview. Maybe later on you could show us around.
Absolutely, it'd be my pleasure to do that.
It was nice to meet you.
Okay, you too. Thanks very much.
Brilliant. And coming up shortly, I'll be speaking with Lucy Neal from Radio Waves with advice for young people wanting to get into the world of media.
Yeah, and now over to Aisha to find out who and what else is out there supporting local artists.
Raric Studios is a newly established art centre for the wider community.
Hi, we're here in the Red Eric Studios with these three lovely people. So if you'd all like to introduce yourselves to start off with.
I'm Ricky Ines.
Okay.
I'm Charlie. I'm Pete.
How did you come about the idea for the studio?
Well, it's something we were looking for ourselves for a long time. We were looking for a space which we were used with music all the time. We wanted to somewhere we could be.
Yeah, we all come from. Sorry, go on.
We were all from a music background. It was only when we actually found somewhere we realised that lots of other people were desperately in need of something like this as well. So that's how it developed, really.
Yeah.
Came naturally.
Who is the Red Eric? Where is the Red Eric?
Okay. Well, there is no Red Eric really.
It's a farce. No.
Yeah.
Yes, we didn't want anything serious, and we wanted to sort of create a character that people can sort of, I suppose, I don't know, talk about and laugh, really.
When you started off the studios then, did you think it would bring the community together? Is that what you were trying to do?
That was kind of the intention.
Yes,
Was it?
that was the underline. We were very worried because we didn't have experience of doing this, of course, but we sort of went with this idea and thought it will work, and it's proving it's working.
Yeah.
What is the major aim of Red Eric?
Well, it's for, major aim. It's many
to offer
aims.
opportunity to
That's
people
right.
who can't afford to find it in the
To
spaces
improve all of our
available.
lives, you know, to make it. We do strongly believe that arts
Yeah.
and creativity can really better your life, and that's all we're trying to do, really.
I'm Bodie. I am the organiser and promoter of a live art event called Best Joined Up. What makes it different is the people it draws together, because we get filmmakers, animators, designers, fashion students, all people that are really just generally creative, mixing together in a place where they normally wouldn't mix together.
So do you think that Best Joined Up changes people's views on graffiti? Or if it doesn't, do you think it can?
I think it shows graffiti artists in a slightly different light. It shows that they don't just have one intention to go and destroy property or trains or vehicles or, you know, shop fronts. They've actually got a side to them that is really, really creative and really intellectual and really skillful. When we first did it, a lot of people were like, oh yeah, graffiti, rah, rah, we don't want this here. And I said, look, it's not people doing graffiti, it's people who do graffiti drawing. Have a look, give us a chance, see what happens, and most people were blown away.
How can young people get their work noticed?
Work hard, get a MySpace, get a Flickr, use the social networks for reasons other than chatting rubbish to your mates all night, and look about for exhibitions. You know, go to exhibitions, find out who the curators are at the exhibitions, and talk to them and find out if there's a chance that you could have an exhibition or you could help out setting one up. So I think a lot of it, if you really do want to get your work noticed in a gallery space, you need to know how to set up a gallery space. So yeah, do both. Do the virtual world thing and do the real world thing just as much. Okay, so signing off from Red Eric Studio in Leeds. It's a new space for artists, dancers, filmmakers, bands, generally anyone who's creative and friendly and open-minded. The space is here.
Thanks for that report, guys. It's clear that there are a lot of opportunities in media and design in Leeds. And here to talk more about this, I have in the studio with me Lucy Neal from Radio Waves. Hi Lucy.
Hiya.
So, what can you tell me about Radio Waves and your role in the company?
Well, Radio Waves is a small company. It started about 5 years ago and we're based in Leeds. We're actually a web company that support young people all around the world to make their own TV programmes, their own videos, their own podcasts and publish them onto our website, which is brilliant. And my role within the company is to manage the projects that we get. So we use this technology and all these really passionate young people and we do really exciting projects.
So how important is it for young people to keep up with technology and media?
I think it's really, really important, especially if young people have a passion to get into TV or radio, because I think what the internet allows young people, what everyone to do, is become publishers of their own content. And what that means is you don't have to have a job with the BBC or a job with Channel 4 to be involved in the media.
Your work enhances the curriculum. Do you feel the schools are lacking or behind when it comes to delivering media into the classroom?
Not necessarily that they're behind, but I think people are perhaps a little bit afraid of technology. And I think especially teachers maybe of a certain generation are used to knowing everything that they teach, and that's how they feel comfortable, which is which is understandable. But I think what we need to kind of shift towards now is teachers or facilitators learning alongside young people.
Do you feel that young people are represented fairly in the media?
No, I don't actually, from my experience of working with young people, no. I think that the media likes to pick up on negative stories. I think that's sensationalised somewhat in the press. But I think, which is fine, that's how the media works, but I think what isn't fair is how they don't pick up on all the positive things that young people are doing.
How can young people go about getting involved with Radio Waves?
With radio as well, there's lots of projects, lots of free projects on there. I mean, anyone could go to the site, it's www.radiowaves.co.uk.